Hello, everyone. My name is Pamela Tsholofelo. Tsholofelo means hope. Perhaps that's why I believe healing always begins with hope. Welcome to Loving Tsholofelo, a space where I'm learning to love myself, one intentional choice at a time. I don't come here as someone who has arrived. I came here as someone who is still walking, still learning, still healing, still choosing hope. Perhaps that's why I believe healing always begins with hope. And if somewhere along my journey you find a piece of yourself, then I'm grateful we walked this path together. Lately, I've been thinking about the sentence, healing changes your type. At first, it sounds like a relationship statement, but I think it's really an identity statement. Because I don't believe our type changes. I believe the heart that chooses changes. When we're wounded, we don't always recognize love. Sometimes we recognize familiarity. We call chaos passion because peace feels unfamiliar. We call longing chemistry because we've mistaken being chosen for being loved. We spend years knocking on doors that were never meant to be open, wondering why our hands are bruised, until one day we stop knocking. Not because we've given up, not because we no longer have love, but because we've finally come home to ourselves. Healing is quite like that. It doesn't arrive with fireworks. It arrives with boundaries, with silence that no longer feels lonely, with mornings where your own company is enough, with the courage to leave what once felt impossible, and almost without noticing the people who you used to chase. They no longer look like home. Not because they've become less beautiful, but because you became more whole. Your eyes begin searching for different things. Not intensity, but consistency. Not mystery, but honesty. Not someone who makes your heart race, but someone who lets your heart rest. Because that's the greatest gift healing gives us. It doesn't simply change who we love. It changes the way we recognize love when it finally arrives. So, today I'm leaving myself with this question. Maybe you borrow it too. Has my type really changed? Or has the healing taught my heart a new language? Thank you for spending this moment with me. Today, this was one of the ways I chose to love Tsholofelo. One thought before we part. I've been wondering whether we truly have a type or whether we simply repeating a story we haven't finished healing from. Next time, we'll reflect on why we keep choosing the same person in different bodies. Until then, keep choosing hope. I'll see you in the next reflection.